that they are not going to win the election.
No, but that's not what they are saying. They are saying the party needs to come together
That's what I'm saying.
for the electoral
Are,
victory.
are they acting like someone that want to come together with what you are reading from newspaper every day? Is he how to come together? Are they ready? Are they ready to mend fences, to put their differences behind them,
Well,
with
I
all
mean,
these statement, different type of statement coming
They
from?
keep fighting. This one
That's
says
what I'm saying.
you're shallow-minded. This one says you don't have integrity. This one,
Like what you have just said now, does it look like they are coming together? If someone is saying you don't have integrity, you are shallow minded, every day the party leader, they are singing different tunes, are they ready to come together? A party that want to come together, that want to mend fences, that want to put their differences behind them, should not be, as in, they should not be doing this on the pages of newspaper every day. Like you just said, it's as if they are comedian, they are not ready to for the election. And time is not even on their side again. So let's see how it pans out before the election.
now heading to Vanguard. The headline here reads: INEC here to assure us on beavers. Tinubu.
I don't even know why the ruling party seem afraid of using these bivers, because this is the material, as in this is the device that has been texted in Osun election, in Ekiti election, in Anambra election, and in some by-election that INEC has conducted as in previously. So now that we are heading towards a major election in 2023, and people expect INEC to step it up, as in to step up and use the bivers, and the ruling party seem as in reluctant. I don't understand why the reluctance is coming from. And INEC has assured all the political party and the stakeholders several times that the bivers has come to stay, that they are going to improve on it, they are going to work on area where there are lapses, and they are going to work on it. And we should just allow INEC to do their job. Since they've come out to assure all the relevant stakeholders that the bivers will work very well, so why is the ruling party seem afraid? Because you don't expect in 2019, in 2015, when we conduct election, we use what do they call it, this electronic verification. We use that one, now that INEC in 2020 they want to use bivers. I think it's a step up from them. They are stepping up. Maybe in 2027 we are going to be going into full electronic voting. Things are evolving all over the world, as in things are changing, and we should be moving towards. Yes, so why is the ruling party seem afraid of it? And when you also recollect in 2015, during Goodluck Jonathan, when INEC introduced that electronic device that voters readers, what do they call it, card reader. When INEC introduced the card reader machine, if you remember, the PDP they were not ready for it. They were complaining. Maybe it's deja vu. Maybe it's now that bivers 2 has been introduced, it's as if the ruling party this time is also complaining. APC now is also complaining. But I think beyond this complaining, everybody should just allow INEC to do their job. It is the responsibility of the INEC. It is the constitutional right of INEC to stipulate to guide us how they want the election to be conducted. So let the relevant, let the political party, especially the ruling party, face campaign. Their own is just to campaign. Their own is to make sure that is to monitor INEC, to ensure that INEC played a neutral role. They cannot be dictating to INEC. It's not the part of their function. None of the political party can dictate to INEC. INEC has to do their job, and since INEC has assured everybody that the bivers will work very well, I think we should allow them to do their work.
Now the presidential candidate of the ruling party, APC, declares that he has collected his original certificate.
Original certificate of what? Original certificate.
He says one of my opponents may not be Nigerian.
He was in Chatham yesterday, so and I think I watched the clips. I thought as in we deserve better, because it's as if like none of them seem as in it's as if we are doing comedy. Where are the issues?
There was a protest that was staged. #harass Tinubu out of London. yesterday, headed by Reno.
I think that is just it's just being mischievous as far as I'm concerned, because as far as I'm concerned, there was no need for that. I think the candidate of the ruling party is you cannot deny him. It's his fundamental human right to move across, from one place to another. As in, you cannot. Why? On what basis will they? As in, why is the harassment? On what basis is that? I think it's just being mischievous. That there was nothing to justify that yesterday. It was a show of shame from him, because he cannot do that to Atiku. He's from the ruling party. So if APC guys if I didn't be Atiku that was in Chatham yesterday, and the APC guys comes out and to do that, to be condemning them for what? So I don't think that is how to play opposition. He should do better.
Now, at the Chatham House yesterday, the presidential candidate of the ruling party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, gave some insights on how he was going to tackle the security and energy crisis in Nigeria. Now, do you think those points that he made are actually workable?
Yeah, this is a political period. This is what most Nigerians expect from him, that he should itemize his plan for the nation, roll out his plan, and let us see how he's going to achieve it. If he is elected as the next president, those things that he has listed yesterday, those things that he itemized in Chatham in London, we'll be able to hold him accountable to those things that he said he will do. But it is too early now for us to be asking questions, how he's going to do it when we have not elected him until you elect.
But these are relevant questions that we need to ask these people that are contesting.
Yes, that was what
they come up with plans.
With plans. So how
we can't predict which amongst them will win. So we have to ask these questions early enough.
That was what I'm saying. If you ask them now how they are going to implement this plan, they will tell you this is what this is what they want. But it will be this is not the first time that will be any plans, promises. We will. And when you get there, story changes. But going forward, I think Nigerian, they are more political. Every day the dynamics are changing. People are more conscious now. So whatever anybody say now, they will hold it against him in future. He's going to account for what he said. That you said this in Chatham, you said this also this. You have not. So I think Nigerians are becoming more aware now, more political aware.
Like at the town hall meeting, the presidential candidates of the PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, mentioned that he will sell refineries to raise $10 billion employment fund.
I think Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, give it to him, he has been consistent as far as he's selling this refinery. This is not the first time he's going to be saying this. I think he is convinced that that's the way forward, and you should give it to him. See, there is nobody that has monopoly of wisdom. So if he's convinced that this is the way to go, this is what he's going to do to turn around the situation of the oil sector, let's give it a try. After all, in 2007, President Olusegun Obasanjo sold privatized the refinery before he handed over to Yaradua. But when Yaradua came on, he reversed the decision. He reversed it because it's as if President Yaradua, former President Olusegun Obasanjo sold the refinery, privatized the refinery, sold it to Aliko Dangote. But when Yaradua came on board, he reversed everything to status quo. Maybe hadn't be Yaradua did not reverse it. Maybe Aliko Dangote will have pumping money, invest money in those refinery, and maybe by
have had functional
so nobody has this thing. Nobody has this monopoly of.
So you're not
wisdom.
entirely against the
No, I'm not.
I'm not.
Not until or not until we test it, we see the outcome.
Because we've been doing
the same thing all over for the, and we are not getting any results. So why not? Why can't we try something else? I think I agree with him. If he emerges as the president, because do you know why I even agree with him now? In 2019, he said this thing, as in he said he's going to set the refineries, as in to people, and even government now, do you know that the ongoing the Port Harcourt refinery that is ongoing, they are working on it now. Do you know that after completing the work, even private sector, they will have a share in it. So is it not as if, is it not the same thing? So why not do it, and if Atiku is convinced that, do it proper, in a proper way. So I agree with him.
Now, the gubernatorial candidates of the PDP in Lagos State mentioned were ordained to end the Tinubu's dynasty in Lagos.
Let's see how he's going to achieve that. This is in politics. There is no impossibility in politics.
A formidable structure to actually.
It is left to be seen to actualize
this statement.
I was trying to say, there is no impossibility in politics, and everything is possible.
We might be shocked.
You should. Upset is allowed in politics. Before he said that, he has done his mathematics. He has put one or two things together as as in that assure him of victory at the poll. So let's see how he's going to do that. But I can assure him that it's going to be an uphill task for him to achieve that, because in Lagos seems to be the stronghold of the APC, as in that is where the presidential candidate is coming from.
It might seem
almost impossible for him to achieve that. But you can never tell. You can never tell. He might spring surprise at the poll.
So there's a headline here on Daily Trust that says passengers apathy as Kaduna Abuja train service resumes. Now we know the train service resumed yesterday. Yes.
I think I said it here several times that you should expect this kind of a thing, because this is a service that was just resuming after almost 7 months and 8 months. After 8 months, and you don't expect people to just jump into it, as in some people people are still skeptical, people are still scared. You know the traumatic experience of those people that were abducted, and their fear are justified. So people will still be watching how the whole things are going before they jump into it. So I think it is expected. It is what is expected. You don't expect people to just rush back into it. But as time.
But do you think the measures that the federal government has taken is enough to secure?
I believe yes. I believe, because it is they cannot just come out and resume the train if adequate measures have not been put in places, because it's not easy. It's not when you look at almost 8 months. 7 months as in without nothing. So before they now came out now, I think they put in adequate security measure, because it will be very, very unreasonable, as in it didn't, because several times the Minister of Transportation said that they are trying their best to make sure that everything is in place before they resume. So now that they finally resumed yesterday, I believe they put in adequate security arrangement to make sure that everybody have an each free train ride along the houses.
Now we hope those measures are enough.
We hope
and
they are.
We pray that we will never see a repeat of what happened.
Yes, and we are, to the passengers also. I think the security is of everybody, as in everybody business. We should not leave it to government alone. If you see any suspicious things, even before you board the train, any suspicious movement, you should report it to the authority, so that we nip it in the bud before it escalates.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Now, there's a headline here that reads, "You must remain neutral. Buhari wants army."
as we go to the poll, it is the right thing to do. In this climate, in this part of the world, especially when you are in the ruling party, when you are going to election, you always think that the security people there, as in the security agency, will naturally work for you because your party is the ruling party that is controlling the federal machinery. So, but it's good that Mr. President is giving that order. Is making sure that everybody, as in, you have confidence in the system even before we go to the election. As in, there should be a sense of belonging. There should be a perception, a feeling that, as in, the relevant security agency will be neutral as we go to the poll. As in, they should not be seen to be working for one political party. So even other opposition parties should feel, as in, that confidence level should be high, that the security agencies, the police, the army, the DSS, even the INEC, all of them are neutral, so that we give a level of playing field to everybody as we go to the poll. That is the essence of democracy. Democracy is not about manipulating the results for other party, as in maybe one security agencies is working for other party, or using security agencies to be intimidating opposition voters or opposition member. That is not democracy. Democracy is about giving a level of playing field to everybody to showcase what they want to do. And it's also good that President Buhari is leading from the front, as in is advocating for that. It will give confidence to other political party that the security agencies are neutral. It's good.
Now the Independent People of Biafra, IPOB, has assured Nigerians that they have no intentions to disrupt the 2023 polls.
It's good for them. Good for them. Because are they part of Nigerians? Are they? You say Independent People of Biafra.
Yes.
Do we have something like that in Nigeria?
Well, they have been.
but it seems because
there's some form of identity crisis.
Because the last time I remember, they've been prescribed by the federal government. So
yes.
It's as if we don't have anything like that. And if they are still existing, and they are saying that they will not disrupt, good. That is what we expected. As in, the people of Southeast should feel free to come out and vote for the candidate of their choice without intimidation, without fear of being harassed or killed. Even with that, as in, if all of them come out to vote and they troop out en masse to vote, as in, what they are even advocating of can be even fast tracked, because when you have your representative, people that you truly voted for, you have them apart, you can tell them that this is what you want, this is what you, as in, you can mount pressure on them, as in, to do what you want, as in, let them come out and vote, and let that be as in.
I think the whole agitation is for them to be given Biafra, so I don't think they are really interested in who is elected or who takes up the seat of.
It's not everybody in the Southeast that is advocating for that.
No, I mean
the Biafra people,
the members of the IPOB. I doubt if they are very concerned about.
But
who gets into office,
even if you are advocating for a secession, there is a way to go about it.
Yes,
there is a way to go about it, as in, it is their fundamental right also to advocate for that. But there is a normal procedure. It doesn't have to be a violent way, killing people to achieve that. There is a normal way, constitutional way to go about it with your representative. You have people at the National Assembly, if they so wish to go. So this thing is just I don't know why there is so much violence about it, as you have to keep people, people, burn houses to achieve that, and you are doing that to the people.
It's to spite the federal government, I think. I don't know. I wouldn't say that is the motive behind all of the violence.
But for how long? How long? Because it's hurting the economy of the Southeast people. Do you know that maybe every Monday or Thursday there is a sit-at-home something, as in sit-at-home in the Southeast for the past maybe 1 year now. Every Monday you have to sit-at-home. Do you know? Do you know what it costs?
Extra day added to the weekend.
Do you know what it costs? What it's doing to the economy of those states? So I think going forward, as in, common sense should just prevail. As in, they should just allow.
But I know what they say about common sense. Common sense is not so common.
Yeah, they should just allow common sense to prevail. They should just I think maybe it's common sense is gradually returning because they said they are not going to
they're not going to
disrupt the poll. Let's see how that one pans out.
Thank you very much, Patrick, for
You're
joining
welcome.
us today.
You're welcome.
It's been nice having you in the studio.
You're
We always enjoy all of the political talks
You're
on
welcome.
the newspaper review. Thank you so much for joining us today on the episode of Newspaper Review. I am your host, Fatima Balakau, and with me is Patrick Ido. For more stories, please check our website on www.abujacityjournal.com, and don't forget to follow us on our social media pages: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Abuja City Journal. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.